What's going on, everybody? Thompson Coin and Stamp here. And today, I just kind of wanted to go over some of the things we've collected from coin shops and coin shows and from coin roll hunts. Some of the things we found, errors, varieties, things like that, and all these cool things. This is some of our favorite things that we've got from our collection. Some of the things I was gifted, from my grandfather, and a lot of the other things that we've gotten ourselves. I just kind of wanted to show a few things, like this George Washington portfolio I picked up at a coin shop one time. Got that cool silver certificate, some Washington stamps, and of course some constitutional silver in there, different quarters and such. This is super cool. It's a 1880 Morgan silver dollar in a belt buckle. That was from my grandpa. Got a little over a tube of the Legendary Warrior series. These, if I can get this here, I really do like the Legendary Warrior series. We've got several of them. This is the Genghis Khan. We've got the Eric Blood Axe, Geronimo. Let's see, Achilles. We've got quite a few of them. And I've always really enjoyed that series from Pinehurst Coins. Got that gold buffalo back there. 1 troy ounce of fine gold there. Then we got this Engelhard 10-ounce bar. I do love some good Englehards. I picked that up at, I want to say it was the Tulsa Coin Show. I've always kind of had a fondness for Englehards because one of the first pieces of silver I ever got, I got 2 of these from my dad back in the day. A couple old Engelhard prospectors. And since then, I've picked up a few more. Everything like this one right there. I picked it up. Sorry, trying to get that back in there at a coin show. Hard to look through the camera and everything. I think I got this one at the Tulsa Coin Show, if I recall correctly. Get that back up there. That's one of the best pieces ever. This I Love Dad 1-ounce silver bar. Got that. That was super cool. That really is one of my favorite things. I do love some good maple leaves. I've really always just loved the design of the Canadian maple leaf. I really did like the Britannias, but they were milk spotting so bad. And I know the Royal Canadian Mint, they had did some extra steps to keep their things from milk spotting real bad. So, yeah, always kind of like picking up those and go along with, those. Got these reverse proof maple leaves over here, full set. You got the 1 ounce, the 1/2 ounce, 1/4 ounce, 10,000 20th ounce, I believe. I got those. I think I got this off of Ravenhawk Coins at, I think it was the Mustang Coin Show or Norman Coin Show a couple years ago. That was always fun. Here's some of the things we found in some of our coin hunts. Always liked these colorized $50. Always thought those were kind of cool. We found this 1986 Statue of Liberty commemorative $50 in a coin hunt. Got this 1972 Denver No FG, and No FG is going to be there on the reverse. Get that up in there on between the eagle talons there. Looks like we found this on November 24th of 24. Try to write some of those down. Did I write down when I found this one? Yep, found that one. 10/1 of 23. Got this little 62 proof. I think I got that off of Ravenhawk. And then we found this 1976 S Silver Bicentennial back in June 16th of 2024. As you can tell, I like binges. I got that one off of Mr. Ravenhawk Coins also. There's a cool proof 64 quarter that we'd found coin roll hunting. And that was one of the early on. So I don't exactly know when we found that. I've had it in that little thing there for a while. Had picked this up last year out of the Philadelphia Mint. We went and toured the Mint when I was up there. It's a 2022 American Liberty Silver Medal. I think that thing's gorgeous. That's the very first Walking Liberty we ever found. My son had found that in a coin roll hunt early on. This is a Morgan from my grandfather also. He had a couple of those. Really do like the Indian heads. Like that's a $2.50 Indian head gold coin. And we got a $5 Indian head. I just love how they're recessed and everything. The Indian heads are so pretty. This is a proof I got off of AppMex. They had a deal on some of their gold coins. What do I do with it? There it goes. If I get the light on it just right. I think it was a really, really pretty coin. Get spun around there correctly. Yeah, that is just gorgeous. They had a good deal on that. I've actually got the dollar coin to go along with it. I just don't have it out here. I really like the toning on this ASC. I don't know if you can kind of see it. There's a little bit of toning around the edge. And then check out the toning on this 1970 set. Like, oh my gosh. We picked this up at a coin show. And I just couldn't pass it up. It's absolutely stunning. The video and pictures, they just don't do it justice. You know, it is just absolutely, absolutely gorgeous. Some other things we found, like this 1901 V nickel. Not sure if I wrote down. Yep. Found that July 18th of 2023. We found this spitting horse. It's a 1999 Philadelphia. Denver, I don't know if you can see it or not on there. I'm going to try to zoom in. But there's a little die crack coming out of the front of the horse's mouth there. Found that. Let's see. That was July 15th of 23. Found a blank planchet back in December of last year. Got this clip planchet. Didn't write down when we found that. Found this the other night. Our very first Indian head to find in the wild. Just found this last Tuesday on our weekly live stream. Really enjoyed the rainbow toning on that 72 there. And then we had this 1970 proof we found here recently. Let's see, did I write it down? Yep, back in April. And I thought it was just a gorgeous coin. And I'm telling you, pictures and video just don't do it justice. But yeah, this is just some of the things that we've collected and found so far in our little journey. Some of our favorite things. This isn't, you know, the whole kit and caboodle. It would take up the whole table if I brought all that out. But this is just, you know, like I said, some of our favorite things. Some of the things that were passed down to me, you know, like those. Everything, some of the things we found, some of the things we've bought, you know. There's little things here and there. And, you know, we're always on the lookout for new things. We're always doing more coin roll hunts, trying to find super cool things like that. Like this old mat right here. This is from my childhood when I was a coin or a stamp collector. I've got several of those. And they're, you know, starting to deteriorate on the bottom. All the fuzz is coming off. But yeah, just wanted to share that. Appreciate you watching. Drop any comments, ask any questions, anything like that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow us along. We're here every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're doing our weekly coin roll hunt and chat. Until next time, Thompson Coin and Stamp is out.